Hey guys, at Norma Messy here. Make sure you like, subscribe, turn on post notifications. And I wasn't gonna film, but I got time. So yeah. I wanted to talk a little bit about what my parents do. Like for them, like me training to be a pop star. That is generally a lot. Like training to be a pop star is a lot. And like the first two things go together, which is they trust me and also they don't get involved. What I mean by that is they go through me. Like they get involved not by talking to the teachers and like literally like I when I have dance, my parents do not come back here. They don't watch like it's dance class. Like I'm I'm occasionally like my dad will come back here if like I'm having problems logging on or something and like help me, but he generally like they do not come back here. They don't like literally my teachers have never had a my parents have never had a conversation with any of my teachers. Like, and I love that. Like, I love that because I kind of, like, it kind of shows me, like, that I'm responsible in a way because I'm the one that talks to the teachers and that works because of the fact that it works really well because I like that. Like, I like to know what's going on at all costs. Like, I literally like to know, like, everything I need to be doing. And it's the sort of thing where if I'm told, like, for an example, like, my mom can tell me, like, something, like, a correction or something. And it's kind of like maybe something I wasn't aware of or something and like all like kind of like or like she'll like tell me to do something like dance related. This actually has not. Oh wait, yes, it did happen. And oh yeah, that's right. I was upset about it. Okay, I'm gonna explain that in a minute. And it like something that was like yeah. I'm gonna have to talk to her about that again. And because she's not making me do it, and but anyway, like, my mom will, like, tell me to, like, do something, like, extra, like, maybe, like, some form of conditioning, or, like, stretching or something, and I, like, didn't know I need to be doing it. And it's, like, I'll keep putting it off, not thinking, like, oh, like, not really, like, thinking too much of, like, oh, like, I don't know, like, I really need to or what, like, I'll get lazy and put it off constantly, versus one of my teachers can tell me the exact same thing, and it's, like, instantly it's getting done, and stuff, because when the teacher tells it to me, it's straight. It's being told, there's no, like, favoritism there, and I say that with, like, my parents, they're gonna be really nice about it. Like, they're gonna, like, in a way have, like, a favoritism towards it about, like, because I'm their youngest daughter. No, I'm their youngest kid. And because Sam's my kid. He's my baby. But unfortunately, he's not a baby anymore. He's a toddler. And that's saddens me. Because Sam's gonna be 4 years old on July 10th. And that's why I love and hate July. I have a love-hate relationship with July. Because I love it because, like, like, Sam's birthday is in July, and, like, I get to, like, celebrate Sam and actually have a good reason, and I'm like, it's his birthday. And so, like, an excuse to, like, get him a bunch of, like, toys or treats and stuff, and have a good excuse for that. And that, but then I also hate it because it's like, I don't want him to grow up. Yeah, it's a love-hate relationship there. But, like, generally, like, with the teacher, like, they're gonna say it straight. Like, they're gonna be nice about it, but they're gonna tell me, and it's gonna click in my brain that, like, oh, I need to be doing this. And this versus when, like, one of my parents tell me the same thing, it's like, it doesn't click, and it doesn't click right away. And what I mean by that is I'll, like, kind of get lazy and, like, keep forgetting about it and, like, put it off. Versus when it's from a teacher, it gets done immediately and stuff. And what I was talking about that, like, I told you I would explain is that when I first started, like, taking these master classes and worldwide and stuff, my mom became, like, a dance parent. Like, she became a dance parent. And what I mean by that is every single day she would, like, make me stretch for, like, an hour and, like, do some conditioning in there. Like, she would make me do, like, conditioning in there, and she would make me stretch and stuff. And then and all of this for, like, an hour straight, and it would, like, get done. And that was, like, really good, because it was a really good thing there. And then, like, eventually, I want to say she stopped. Like, no, it's not that I want to say, she eventually did stop with that, and, like, I feel like I got lazy at that point. And that's something that I'm making myself, I was, like, back and forth on, like, but I feel like I should just make myself do it, like, but, like, they get involved in other ways. Like, I'm the one that talks to the teacher, and then occasionally, like, me and my parents will have a conversation about it, like, that situation. And, yeah. So, like, we'll have a conversation about it, and, like, that's always great. That's great. Versus, like, but they don't, like, go to the teachers, and they just kind of, like, leave it between me and the teachers. And that kind of leads into another thing, which is that my parents, one of the ways that they generally get involved is, like, which is generally they make me do things. And what I mean by that is, like, if I, like, for an example, if Abby gives us, like, dance homework, after, like, class, usually, like, me and my parents will have a quick little conversation about what happened in class, that situation. And if I say Abby gave me dance homework, or my parents are gonna remind me, and they're gonna make me do the dance homework, like, because, like, Abby told me to do it, I'm gonna do it, like, and it's like they remind me to do it. Even though usually, and, like, I get dance homework, I immediately just do it. Sorry. I was scratching an itch. But, like, yeah, that situation. Also, they trust my teachers, and that is very important there. That's very important, because when you have parents or something, because I feel like this is the thing, I don't 100% know. When you have parents that don't trust the dance teachers, they, like, they have no trust in the dance teachers, then it, like, causes drama sometimes. Because, like, I feel like when my parents at work, because they trust the dance teachers, they know that these dance teachers are professional. They know what they're doing. They know what they're talking about. And my parents don't get upset if I'm given a correction. And my parents correct me and they see mistakes. Like, I'm not joking, like, literally, like, I was in dance class one day and, like, I was dancing in the living room, which I have to admit, and I'll say the dancing in the living room, I like it more because of space, but I'm dancing in my bedroom because of the fact that my parents, like, can't get involved. It's like that, like, my parents, like, they don't get to really watch, which is great because, and there's no distractions in my bedroom. What I mean by that is, like, when I'm dancing in the living room, there's distractions of, like, the TV, sometimes, like, that sort of thing. Dancing in the bedroom, there's no distraction, and also, my parents cannot get involved. It's like, and what I mean by that is, like, it kind of is like that thing to where, like, it's that extra, like, thing of making sure that, like, my parents don't get involved. Like, my parents have not had one conversation with any of my dance teachers. They trust my dance teachers, and they have heard, like, some of what my dance teachers tell me. And, like, corrections, that sort of thing. And they trust it. They, like, trust my dance teachers. Because they know my dance teachers know what they're doing. They don't get upset if I get dance homework to do, like 50 push-ups. It's only making me better. Or so, like, that situation. And so, yeah. I love training to be a pop star. It's a lot of fun, and I just wanted to make this video for you guys. Peace out.